Okay, so all members of the society should have equal economic opportunities, all should be free of self-reliant in matters of earning their livelihood. Does it mean that all should earn the same amount, or that all should live in the same type of houses? No. Or that qualifications should not be any consideration for getting an employment? No. It only means that all should have equal opportunities to be employed or to set up their own businesses. Economic democracy also means absence of exploitation, that is, workers should not be exploited by owners, peasants should not be exploited by landlords, equal wages should be given for equal work. No distinction should be made between men and women. There can be no economic democracy if there is no fair distribution of wealth in the society. If wealth is concentrated in the hands of a few, there can be economic justice. There will be no economic justice if someone controls the money and does not use it properly. Democracy is based on two important principles: liberty, and the next one, read, it's equality. So when I was explaining you equality, you guys must have thought, oh, what the hell is sir saying? Our book is of democracy and he is telling me the next is forms of government, meaning of democracy, people's power, and he is talking about equality. What useless type of teaching is this? No. If you don't have, before democracy, you must learn what is liberty and equality. I didn't go to liberty part, I started with equality. You must know what is equal, then only you will know what is democratic. So I didn't do anything wrong. Your thinking was wrong. Ego. You all try to always blame. That's a joke. Anyways, individual freedom and equal opportunities are necessary conditions for a democracy to be successful. So to know democracy, we must know liberty and equality. I was not wrong anywhere. Correct. Depriving someone of her or his means of livelihood goes against the very ideal of economic democracy. It denies one's right to equal opportunities and economic growth. Thus, a democratic government will be meaningful only, underline this. I am not wrong anywhere. Thus, underline from there. Thus, a democratic government will be meaningful only if its citizens are socially equal and economically free. Am I correct? Underline that, that's the most important part of it. So when I come back in the next class, it will be again pillars of democracy. What is the pillars of democracy? So I'll come back with liberty and equality and explain what are pillars of democracy. How can the democracy be kept alive? Okay, and what is the main thing of the equality, and what is law, and what is the system? There's a discipline in everything. We should have a disciplined life. I always tell you, if you are not disciplined now, later on when you become young, you won't have a disciplined life and you will go all about it. What is the democracy action? What actually happens in this democracy? We want to learn. It's a vast topic. It's a never-ending topic. I am telling you, guys, it's a never-ending topic. It's very tough to take ahead things. The day you come to know your actual rights and everything, you are going to become a rocket. No one will be able to stop you. No one can stop this country when you people start thinking. Suppose your group, you are in class 7 right now, right? After 3 years, you will be in 10. After 5 years, you will be completing your 12. After 8 years, you will be completing your graduation. You will be hitting out in the society. So, after 8 years, imagine how many children will be out on the country. Only your class 7 here, Hartford, all the schools. Just imagine all over India, this class 7 group, those who are studying in class 7 today, after 8 years they will be out in the society. Just imagine what power you all will be having, what sense you will be having, what discipline you will be having. The world will change if you want to. You can change everything. So take care of yourselves and be good and be equal with everybody. Be equal with everybody and don't fight, non-violence. Practice your taekwondo on your terrace. Take your parents also and teach them. Become a taekwondo teacher. Respect them and love your parents too much and respect them also. And listen to everybody. And get off from your mobile for at least some time when you're doing your taekwondo. Do some skipping and all on the terrace. And stay home, stay safe and be good and do whatever you want after your studies. Bye bye.